Hi everyone, thank you for tuning in. I'm your instructor Joy. Thank you very much for your kind support. I really appreciate. This video will be an answer to a subscriber. This violinist was wondering whether it is okay to touch the side of the neck with the side of the index finger, or is it absolute taboo? Very good question. So short answer would be yes. Long answer would be yes, as long as you are touching very lightly, so much so you can move your hand away from the neck of the violin when necessary or whenever you want it. Why is it? Because some violinists learn from very beginning onwards, rest on the side of the neck and thumb on the other side as a counterpoint, and that way you can guide your hands where to place it. Even though that is a nice guidance, and even Galamian suggests having two counterpoints when it comes left hand position, one here on the side of the index finger, one on the thumb. In the two, he called it counterpoint or counter resting point. But he also mentions, the Galamian also mentions, make sure that's nice and relaxed, which a lot of violinists tend to dismiss, and that's where the problem starts. What's wrong with having overly resting or overly grabbing index finger or the side of the index finger on the neck of the violin is when you're firmly holding it, it hinders you from vibrating freely, because in order to vibrate you should be able to move your hand. You can touch lightly on the side of the index finger as long as you allow the hand to move freely. It has to be feather-like touch. And also when you shift to higher positions, the left hand has to be, or side of the neck, has to be pulled away from the neck of the violin in order to reach higher position. It's more clear when it comes to lower string. Yeah, it has to be away. Now, I've had actually more than several students who are quite advanced, who are having a hard time releasing the tension of the side of the index finger, because he or she has been playing like this for many years, resting it, and develop having firmly resting and holding it. And I'm going to give you a very simple practice that you can start releasing the tension so you can develop further with your left hand, including different types of vibrato mastering and also shifting. So that it's funny because even though we're talking about the tension of the index finger, this tension can be simply released by lifting your thumb off the neck like this. As simple as that. Of course, if you can just take your hand away right away, that would be the best. But sometimes I also had several cases that students are having a hard time just taking the hand away from the neck in total together. Because some people have been playing like that too long, or some people play without shoulder rest. Therefore, they're holding violin with their hand, and then when they release the resting on the side of index finger, they feel like they're losing the violin. In that case, I find it simply by allowing the thumb just lifting up away from the neck, just releases the tension of the index finger as well, because they're all attached in one hand, right? So as soon as you lift up your thumb away from the neck, it releases the tension of the thumb and also loosen the tension of the index finger or side of the index finger. So you can practice something like that. You start, then see if you can take your thumb off. If you can play that one, and then remember how it felt, and then try to simulate with a thumb lightly touch. Then thumb off. Continue with a thumb. Then thumb off. Remember how lightly it felt. You might feel at first uncomfortable, but this is an important step for you to get rid of that unnecessary tension. Again, remember how it felt and place the thumb on lightly and try to simulate that one while having thumb on lightly and then resting the side of the index lightly on the neck of the violin. On and on like that. This may seem very simple exercise, but it will open lots of doors to many difficult left hand technique. because as we know, the having relaxed, reliable left hand is a very important basics for all type of difficult techniques. Yeah, I hope this video was helpful. Thank you for watching, and I wish you all happy and healthy violin playing. Hope to see you again. Bye bye.